How's it going? OZBoy81. So quick update on the Injora hard body build. So I think I'm going to run with I think they're 90 mil shocks that come on the TRX4 Sport. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm going to run with those in the front. Still trying to figure out how I want to mount the front. In the rear, I was working on the right millimeter shocks, and I have a bunch of these RC four-wheel drive ones, different lengths, and I think these are the 70 mils. So just using these as mock-up, but as you can see right there, and there's no electronics in there, just so you guys know. So I'm anticipating it to kind of sink down a little bit, but that's pretty level. You got to figure the motor in there, and then the battery. It's going to drop it down just a hair, so it's all pretty level. Yeah, I'm gonna probably eventually get some inner fenders in the back, and definitely some for the front, but that's gonna be once everything is fully mounted and stuff. But for the rear, I just did 2 body posts through the back, and I'm gonna hide it with some like these little luggage, boxes or whatever. Probably put it right there because this has the cage in the back, so it'll be open, and I'm fine with that. Just the 2 body posts sticking up in the back. The front, yeah, that's going to be another challenge, but I'll get that figured out because I don't want to run a body post through the hood and stuff, so that's going to be hidden. Try to make this quick. So I'm going to run with the regular TRX4 shocks in the front, and then I'm going to see if I can find some like 70 mils coilover shocks like that for the rear. That's about how much travel I have still in the rear with these. Tires aren't mounted, and the shocks aren't quite bolted up, but as you can see there, it does have some pretty decent flex, and like I said, the tires aren't really mounted, they're just kind of sitting there. So I don't know, I might run with these and see how it does, but I'm gonna definitely order up some smaller millimeter shocks like this, just to have on hand. But the rear, as you see, I kind of chopped the shock towers. And let me get these tires off so I can get you guys a little closer view. All right, took the tires off. So I took about, I don't know, not even about an inch of the shock towers off, and these have spots for body mounts that you can slide in right here, but I'm not going to use the ones in the front because I don't want that to be popping up through the back. The rear I'm fine with. That saved me a headache of having to try to figure out how to use these ends to mount it, so I just did that. So I shaved off the shock tower right there, and then used the cross support. Had some Team K&K spacers used on each side, and then ran a bolt through on each side. This one already had an existing hole, as you can see, one right there, and then this is the one that goes onto the frame. So the one closest to the shocks, I had to drill my own hole on both sides so I can use that. And then there is, I don't know why my camera keeps on going from dark to light. So there's holes right there, as you can see right there. I ran it to the top one, and these aren't tightened up or anything, so they're just kind of sitting there right now, just because I was taking the shocks on and off. So so I'm going to do it like that on the front or the rear, and it does make them lean forward, which I'm fine with. Once I get everything all mounted and done, I'll see how I like that, and if I don't, I can figure out something different. But for now, that's where I'm going. Yeah, so I have some drive shafts. Hopefully the ones off the Sport will work on here, but I don't know yet. I don't think the one in the front will, because it's a little bit longer. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. That's where I'm at. So I figured out the back part, and still contemplating on how I'm going to do the front. So I'll give you guys another update once I get that figured out. But talk to you later.